Well, Catherine Gaines has seen it all. The Washington, D.C. native turning 107 this month.
Simone D'Alba from our sister station in D.C. shows us the history Gaines has lived through and the history she's making herself.
It's God's will.
Catherine Gaines is a spry 106 years old.
She loves her crown.
Yeah, Crown Royal.
Miss Catherine, as she's affectionately called, will celebrate her 107th birthday on November 9th.
Oh, just another one.
The native Washingtonian was born in 1916, 2 days after Woodrow Wilson was elected president.
We lived at 15th and U. If you want to be seen, you're on U Street.
She went to Sumner, now Sumner Magruder, built at the time exclusively for the education of black children in D.C. and Georgetown.
I'm here somewhere.
She graduated from D.C.'s Cardozo High School.
Disney. And the year, ooh, wow.
Cardozo Business High School, 1934.
By the time she was 14, the country had experienced the Jazz Age, the heartbreak of the Red Summer, and the Tulsa Massacre. Her U Street neighborhood, nicknamed Black Broadway, was evolving as the center of business, arts, and entertainment in the midst of a segregated Washington.
I can easily remember the stores. A lot of people were not able to go into stores or try things on. I'll never forget that. And as time went on, things changed.
Change, like experiencing the impact of the Great Migration from the South.
Well, it goes back in the beginning of, to me, the beginning of the war. Many people came from everywhere to D.C.
And showing her patriotism and love of country.
I went into service because this is where I live. This is my home. And if I can do something, as small as it is, to help the cause, that's why I went in.
United States Senator. When was this from, Miss Cat? This is when she got a declaration.
This centenarian has seen it all.
They're looking at your mother.
Really?
19 presidents,
Okay, so who's
gentrification, integration, and modern-day inventions she never imagined.
Cell phone, for example. Now we know our neighbor across the waters.
Her great-nephew Darren says he appreciates the life stories his aunt passes down to him.
When you have somebody live long as she lived that's gone through adversities I would never know about. I mean, these are stuff that I could read in a book, TV, but I could actually talk with somebody. Got your hands on your
Oh,
hip.
yeah.
Retirement wasn't in Miss Catherine's plans. She left her paid job only to spend 40 years as a volunteer at Children's National Medical Center. When asked if there's anything that she'd do differently,
I regret that I didn't marry and to a nice guy. They came along a couple of times and I took 3 looks and I said, no, I better not try this one.
and her advice to you.
Enjoy life. Appreciate life. And remember you have one life.
Simone D'Alba,
I think that I'm grateful.
WUSA 9.
I'm always so impressed by these stories, you know, just to hear about all the things that they've gone through. You know, we've done stories with Lois Paulson from Monmouth, Illinois, who just turned 109 this year.
Yeah.
Just a couple months ago. And, you know, all the things that she's seen and witnessed, and it's incredible.
Such a blessing, right? And inspiration to us. And
Amen.
There's no way. She's 107.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure that sometimes at a point you just start seeing history repeat itself and you're like, been through that. If only people would listen to me.
Oh, yeah. They know a lot. Oh, and that Crown Royal, too.
Yeah.
You see, they started off with that. All right.